one you chose, Tree of Life, and it says Bast, Anubis, and Osiris. I think it's quite deep. It's, for me, it's like you are doing something that's related to delving into your roots. But there's also a feeling for me of reaching up as well. Something really, you're doing some deep inner work it feels like it's ancestral guided. It's guided by ancestors, or you are working with ancestral wisdom. It's really lovely. You get pyrite as your stone, and this is according to this deck, related to the solar plexus. And you get horsetail. It says patience. So need to be patient with your process. I feel, don't be tempted to shortcut, or well, you can't help it if you get frustrated, but it's just guidance that's okay. Don't let frustration be your give up command. Let's see. And I think that patience is with yourself. Beneath the deck, you get the devil in the reverse. So what I feel, group one, it looks like you've had a hard time. It's been hard. And look at this. You know, I think that sometimes on the spiritual journey, we do go through that dark night of the soul. I think that's what happens in life. In order for us to grow, sometimes it comes through hardship. Let's put it that way, through a difficult time. And I think that's what's happened with you. But I feel you have gone in and you've worked with your ancestors. So keep doing that, group one. You have this crossroads card. It's like you're at a crossroads. You have it in the reverse. I think that you've been feeling stuck, but I think that movement, you're going to find some movement happening. You know, I'll be honest, there's a mix of cards, but you get the beautiful sun there, you get the Ace of Cups, and you get, these to me are kind of like negative, like these strong negative cards. I think you've been dealing with something really difficult, and that's okay, because you have other cards supporting it that suggest you've got this, and that you are so guided and protected, and the sun is there. You couldn't get a better, happier card. The devil, with the devil, this to me is, wow, it really feels like some kind of destructive relationship or habit that you've been trying to break. If it's a habit, you've been trying to overcome it, or an addiction, you've been trying to overcome it. If it is, it's also, it could be a relationship that has, wow, caused a lot of pain. But with it looks like it's time for movement, and you know, you're going to come out of this place of stuckness. You've been doing the inner work, is what I see. With the King of Coins, did I say for you? Okay, doesn't matter. Oh my goodness. You know, I've forgotten to include this. It was stuck outside. The Hanged Man. Maybe it's also a message for me. Is coming out of a place of being stuck. I think that it's echoing this card here, the Two of Wands. That you have been stuck, but you've used it to get to understand, to go deeper within group one. And with the King of Coins, there's you sitting pretty, feeling strong, being in your kingdom, standing firm is what I'm seeing here about whatever's important to you. I'm just getting these so that I can get more understanding right away. Let me leave that. There's the Hanged Man again. Okay, let's see. Wow. So at the center is the Seven of Cups with the Two of Swords. I think, so what I'm seeing here, you were presented with lots of options, and that's what's had you feeling stuck. And now maybe you've made a choice. And it could be that you've chosen, maybe it was a job offer, but you've chosen something that is leading to, wow, I mean, look at the coins in there, the treasures. Like, to me, with the King of Coins, it's like whatever you've chosen is leading to long-term stability and abundance. It could be that you've chosen, with the Devil there and the King of Coins, an earth sign over, I saw water earlier, but it need not be, or you've made a choice, or you were made an offer and you made a choice. I didn't get one for your Six of Cups. Queen of Cups. So I had said earlier, earth, water, energy. So you might be water sign dealing with an earth sign, or vice versa. But even if not, it's those energies. My immediate feeling here was, you could be working with an ancestor, a loved one who's passed, that was a water sign, but there's a loving energy around you that I feel has been supporting you. And just keep leaning on that. What you need to think about with the Eight of Cups, suggests, what I'm seeing is staying the course. Or with the Hanged Man there, I said you're ready to move on. But now what I'm seeing is that where you are, you know what it is bloom where you are planted. Bloom where you're planted. It's like you are setting down roots. It's not to say you will never move, but right now you are where you are, and there's some reason for you being there. So stick with it, stay with it, it will get sorted more clear just now. I think there's two things happening here. You're doing this deep inner work, but it's spurred on by some kind of difficult relationship. And isn't that often the case, right? We do that inner work when we are needing it, really, when we are at a loss, when we are going through the dark night of the soul. And often it's triggered by something out of our control. And that's why we seek this inner guidance. So that's what I'm feeling, like a relationship that has been quite toxic, or something that has been made you feel trapped. Group 1 is going on, but it's leading you to some beautiful treasure. That's not to say stay stuck in the relationship, but it's more about staying stuck, or staying with the depth, with the going within, with the seeking, with the inner guidance, with the Hanged Man. For some of you, it could be even suggesting, let me get another for that Hanged Man. And what I'm feeling, what it's suggesting is also to look at, there you go, the Hanged Man is saying there that don't forget the experience, don't forget the lessons, maybe write them down, Group 1. So that's the other message that you could be getting from the Hanged Man. Maybe that's what it is. Don't rush forward before noting what you've learned. Okay. Often, like we work a lot with organizations, and often organizations that are really doing hard work often forget to do the documenting, and that's so important, because you forget the lessons and you don't realize that those lessons might be gold for someone else. So do that. That's the message I'm getting for you. Beneath the deck, you get Justice in the reverse, and you get the Magician. So something you feel has been unfair, has led you. Gosh, this Magician, the first thing I noticed was the coins there. It's leading you to some kind of wealth, some kind of stability, but also being able to see your agency in something. Maybe before you thought you had no control, and this deep, such a lovely irony that you're giving over to the universe, to this guidance, to whoever's working with you here, is leading you to see yourself, your physical agency. It's beautiful, and it's all about this. You are laying down strong foundations, group 1. 7 of Swords, these are the two distressing things that I see, but they're not long-lived. They are telling me a story of some push me, pull you energy. Like there's been this is the toxic stuff, and you are part of it, group 1. It's like you have been part of the game, so you get the 7 of Swords. These cards to me are very similar. This is like you trying to get away with something, and this is like sneakiness, and this is like winner taking all, like a person trying to outdo you. So you're involved in this vicious cycle with someone, or even with your own thoughts. But this reading is so positive. I feel like these two things are just bringing some things to your attention for you to own and look at, So with the 7 of Swords, you get the 2 of Coins, which is about finding balance. I'll come back to that. So that's your energy is like, I think that you're moving towards finding balance around you. With the 5 of Swords, you get the Knight of Cups, the Knave, the Page of Cups. Like this toxic relationship could even be something that's quite beautiful, that two people have been afraid and are not, you playing this game, push me, pull you, up and down, and this person maybe has followed your lead and so is also holding off, but there's this beautiful cup of love waiting to be shared. If this is not a relationship, just see it. If it's a relationship, here's another possibility, that this relationship is a partnership that is going to bring lots of financial and abundance, that the two of you together are like a match made in heaven. If you think about it, water signs and earth signs are each other's opposite. For example, Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, Taurus, who's Pisces, and Virgo. I think I'm right about, yeah. So, they are within the Queen of Cups is the King of Coins, and within the King of Coins is the Queen of Cups. Within the coins, within earth is water, within water is earth. It's like something like that. So you complement each other. Oh God, I'm saying what I'm feeling, Sometimes it's necessary. And it doesn't have to be that. It can be those elements represented in the two of you. It's beautiful, really. For some there might be frustrations that are being around money, but I'm seeing that there's something beautiful happening. Oh my goodness, look at that. Your Page of Coins is your Ace of Coins is in the reverse, but we'll get there. So in your outcome, your near future, you get the Sun and the World card, something huge changing. maybe it's even, going on holidays, we are able to close out. This card came up for me for a short reading that I did. This closing out a cycle, and I think bringing in the sun, just allow the sun to shine on whatever this is, because it's there. It's like so much joy. Your advice with the Ace of Cups is, there's this card of balance again. There's a Sagittarius showing up. This is Temperance is about finding balance, finding harmony. And the Ace of Cups is about being willing to share love, being willing to share from the heart. In the future and the outcome, you get the Ace of Coins in reverse. I feel this is saying there's no rush. You might not see it now in the next 2 weeks, but there's this beneath the surface. I feel this Ace of Coins waiting, this offer waiting, but it requires you to let down your guard. I'm going to get one more for there. With the Four of Cups, it's about letting down your guard. I think not just throwing away all thoughts about love or things that come from the heart. Group 1. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you get something amazing out of it. I think it's a beautiful reading, and I'd love your feedback, Group 1. If this has helped you, please give me a like and share and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, Group 2. You chose number 2, Nephytus, the High Priestess, Intuition Mystery. You get with it the Go-To Cola, which is number 17, like the star card. And it says High Consciousness. So you are doing a lot of internal work. I think uncovering something, maybe some mystery within. You're doing a lot of inner work, and because you also get Flourite, and it's associated with the brow chakra. So you're doing third eye, High Priestess. You're trying to uncover some kind of mystery, is what I feel, Group 2. Wow, look at that. High Priestess in reverse. So the High Priestess is very important for you, this inner mystery, and it might be something that is feeling quite elusive. Group 2. You get the Eight of Wands, which suggests to me like maybe waiting for communication about something, which makes sense, right? This elusive thing. You are waiting for communication about something, and so you are just going within, and sometimes it might be very frustrating. Yeah, and you're feeling the frustration sometimes, but really I think the guidance is to trust that. I mean, you've got 3 cards here, and I didn't intentionally, I just randomly drew them, right? And all 3 are talking about that inner work. And look at this, you get the Strength card of Leo, and you get the Fool. So trust your inner journey, trust that you have what it takes to commit to this and come out the other side. There has been, I see some pain here, some healing of past wounds. This could even indicate that you are anxious to start on a new beginning. Let me get clarification. Gemini. Wow. So the Group 1 also got the King of Coins here. So there's, wow, lots of abundance to be had, I feel. So in the near past, this maybe you've been taking on too much, possibly, but you are feeling frustrated because something's not clear. It's like a riddle is what I feel. But there's also some conflict around it. That conflict could even be your own internal conflict, your mind. Yeah. And that's why, like a busy mind, and maybe that's why you're needing to call on the High Priestess. At the center with the Strength card, you get the Lovers in reverse. It's possible a relationship has ended, and this is guidance that you have the strength. It could be in a relationship there's some unresolved thing, but it's quite big, it's major. And for me, the Strength card talks about using softness to overcome something that might potentially be harsh or hard. So think about that. With the Fool, you get the King of Coins, and it's talking about taking a risk on something or someone. Something that could be quite lucrative, or someone who's quite stable, or even a situation that is quite stable. It's like taking that risk. But I think it's this, and maybe you're not being sure about the relationship that's making you feel stuck, making you feel unsure, making you feel like imbalanced. Let's see. With the Three of Swords is about heartbreak, but it's also about healing. And here, some heartbreak has led you to move away. There's a reluctance maybe to move away, but you're moving away from things that haven't served you. And they all require that willingness to go within. I think it's similar to group 1, like the needing to go through whatever it is you're going through. So, Two of Coins with the Two of Swords. So there's this 2 again. Really a strong feeling about partnership here with you. That you're debating a partnership and you really are undecided. I mean, you've got 2 twos here, the Two of Coins and the Two of Swords. Like, you are feeling really blocked. Like, which way do I go? That's what I feel. You're conflicted about something or someone. You're feeling blocked. And yet you have this calling you. So use it, go there. To the High Priestess, it's like saying the answers are within you. And you're simply asked to be still, to spend time in stillness, working with the brow chakra, the third eye. You could do things. Try yoga nidra if you haven't. It's very powerful because it really does take you to a place of stillness. But I said this to group 1 as well. Don't force an outcome. Be relaxed about it, group 2. You get the Princess of Torches. I feel like you are ready to start on a new journey. This is the Page of Wands. Like, you are raring to go. Raring to go. Look at the fire all around, ready to go and slay dragons. And around you is this ending that wants to happen, like a beautiful ending, like closing out a cycle so you can start another one with the Fool there. But I think that there's some conflict within you that is getting in the way of that. Three of Coins. There's a partnership here. Yeah, get the clarifiers. Look at that. get the devil beneath the deck. So you could be dealing with Capricorn, seeing that you have the King of Coins here. And I think it's very positive, this, whatever this is. It could just be talking about determination and working towards something that's very lucrative. You are ready to go and uncover these treasures. I feel like the treasures are there. Like maybe this huge offers come in of a partnership, but you're this way, that way, because you're not sure if it will bring this satisfaction. Now, the thing with the Nine of Cups, the Nine of Cups can speak about, what am I feeling here? Being oversated, like having so it being too much, you know, when you maybe overindulge. But in the reverse here, I think it's like saying to you, think about what it is you want. What is enough and more, and what is too much. But there's also, I'm going to get another card about for this. This is what is around you. Let me use my cat tarot. I want to know if it's a being, or if it's maybe your energy, group 2. Or if it's organizational, whatever. The King of Wands. So it might be, it looks like it's a human. Maybe this person, maybe this is part of the frustration. This person has been needing to close out something that was not satisfying them, so they could have a new beginning with you. And look at the partnership. So there's this knight, and I'm seeing that like the tower. No, I'm not. I'm thinking this is you going within. There's such, you've got the Four of Swords here. You've got this, which looks like the Four of Swords. You've got Nephytus, which is about the High Priestess. You've got the High Priestess. You've got Flourite, which is about the brow. Your guidance is for the next 2 weeks. Take time out. You know, like even sit in the dark of the night. If you can be outside, just sit, wrap yourself up in a blanket and sit. And just welcome whatever the night has to offer you, you know. That's you, your High Priestess, going within. But don't force the answers. I feel like this, whatever it is to do with partnership, working together. Group 1 is also about the partnership. Beautiful. Like this partnership that promises something really beautiful. So abundance. I mean, coins. It's, yeah. And then here, with the advice, you get the Seven of Cups. You get the Prince of Coins. That's the Page of Coins. No, the Knight of Coins. Slow but steady. Four of Swords, taking the time to go within. And the Seven of Cups, which then helps you to make choices. So no unnecessary rushing. You got the Fool here? Yeah. Is before taking steps, just go within first. You know, there's no need to rush anything. But there's this need to trust the strength within, and that strength is about gentle strength right now. This soft energy, you know, the High Priestess is soft, but she's also very detached. That's the feeling I'm getting, you know. Yeah, okay. And then in the outcome, you get the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Swords. This can be worrying, but with the Queen there, I feel like your guidance is to turn that worry into, you know what I think this is just be conscious of your dreams. That's it. Being conscious of your dreams and then writing them down. And see what comes up for you. So, and they speak their truth. So it looks to me like some truth will be spoken. It might be somebody else also speaking the truth to you. And it looks like a beautiful one. But your work is in preparing yourself for that. Taking time out to go within, really, and do that night work. Do the writing down dreams. I think that's part of your process for the next 2 weeks. Okay, group 2, I'm going to leave it there. I hope it helps you. I think this is a lovely reading. Please give me a like if you got something out of this, and share and subscribe if you haven't. And I'll chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, group 3. You chose Sacred Relationship. And it says Knum, Sobek, Horus, Sekhmet, and the Sphinx. Wow, so some kind of deep relationship. And you get Dragon's Blood, Anima Mundi, which talks about also about something deep. And then you get the heart chakra, Emerald. And I didn't choose these, I chose them randomly, should I say. I'm going to read again from this beautiful deck that my brother gave me. And I must share these cards as well. So I'm just going to read part of it. It says, oneness, merging with the divine, access to the world, soul, occult knowledge, initiation, universal donor, entry into the great void. That's Dragon's Blood. Okay, let's see. Group 3. I think you are dealing with some kind of sacred relationship. King of Cups beneath the deck. Something really beautiful, some beautiful relationship of some sort, I think. In the near past, you get the Emperor. It could be stubbornness, someone being stubborn, but in the upright, I think there was this something offered you stability, group 3. With the 8 of Cups, you've maybe been contemplating leaving that for some reason, but you aren't. And maybe it's because there are unspoken things that you need to speak about. Maybe you haven't been standing up for yourself and you need to. But look at this lovely card in your advice. 10 of Cups. You get the King of Wands, which talks about a lot of passion in this relationship. I really feel yours is about a relationship. A lot of passion here. And in the unconscious, you get the Prince of Cups, the Page, Knight of Cups in the reverse. So it could be that let me see. I'm feeling like a knight became a king. Although there's something, I guess. I'm going to leave this up. Good. Hi, group 3. Oh my goodness, your reading. I'm going to leave the first part and then redo the second part. I have recorded for you. I started recording and got interrupted 2 days ago. Just got back to it now. And for some reason kept not recording. So I'm going to keep looking to see that it's recording. So group 3, take 51, I think. Beneath the deck, you get the 5 of Swords. So group 3, I think that there's something big going on for you, and maybe that's why I needed to read, I was guided to redo this. Because here I see, so I want to remind you of the Dragon's Blood. I think there's a lot of power here, that you have a lot of power in a situation. I really feel that. But there's been a deep hurt here. You've felt stabbed in the back, and with the Five of Swords here as well, you really have felt like there's been this game of winner take all. You've been participating, but maybe not a willing participant, or maybe you have been, just take ownership of whatever. But at the center you've got all these swords, and so here you are feeling unsure of what, of how to move. How to move, especially with the Chariot here in the reverse. It's like you feel kind of stuck. For some reason you feel stuck, like you can't move. So there's been some hurt, maybe some harsh words, and you are feeling stuck. With the Four of Wands, in what you need to think about, you're needing to think about a situation and what stability you get from that. Do you get enough stability from it? Maybe work, maybe a partnership. I think that this is about a partnership of some sort, because there's a lot of depth here. I think that maybe someone spoke harsh words before they thought about them. Sometimes we do that. But there's also, like, the Three of Swords there feels like heartbreak. Beneath the deck, you get the Princess of Cups, and that's the Knight, the Page of Cups. This is in your beneath the surface for you. There's a lot of love here. You have a lot of tender feelings about something, whatever this is. And the hurt is kind of deep, I think. But you are also in fighting mode with the Prince of Swords. You're going to stand up for yourself if you need to. It might be around you. I'm seeing someone turning their back on you. And when you look at this person, it just looks like they are thinking. And maybe people need to think. With the Seven of Coins here, it's got a reversed question mark. So maybe you are needing to, and a partner is needing to think about some harsh words that were spoken, or about this heartbreak that was caused. Well, when I get the clarifiers, then things can change, or we'll go deeper. In the near future, the Queen of Cups reversed, and so Queen of Cups in reverse. So you might feel like kind of out of sorts, like you are swimming in emotional waters that are not comfortable, is the feeling I'm getting. And then in the outcome, the Eight of Cups, and this was at the center. It's this almost like not sure if you want to walk away. And this other deck, the King of Cups, is beneath the deck. So I feel like whatever's been going on, this hurt that's been caused, somebody loves you. There's love around you. There is a reluctance to walk away here, maybe with good reason. Let's see. Gosh, that came up there in the past as well. Reading. Ooh, okay. Beneath the deck, you get the Queen of Coins, so a lot of stability. Maybe the straight relationship has brought a lot of stability for you. So you get the 2 threes in the near past. This is a feeling of moving on. Well, for some of you, this is what I'm getting. There's been heartbreak from a relationship where a partner maybe moved on. It could have been temporarily, but they saw their ships elsewhere. Or somebody moved on, I think, or has been wanting to. Maybe it's more wanting to. I can get a card for the Chariot. You get 2 twos and another 2 here. Wow. So definitely some deep partnership, the sacred relationship. So there's uncertainty, which way to go. And how do I find balance? It's like you are wanting to bring this relationship back into equilibrium and you're not sure how. And then with the Chariot and the two of the High Priestess, you know what I'm getting here is don't make hasty decisions, group 3. Rather spend time in contemplation. You know, you had got the Star card here, and that's doing your own healing, doing your own inner focus, drinking lots of water, group 3, I feel, going within, just spending time, carving out your time alone, because you need inner peace so that you don't make decisions rashly. And with the Four of Wands here, you get the Sun. So something is feeling unstable, but which has potential for a lot of joy, or maybe has brought you a lot of joy. But right now, it may be going through a rocky time. Maybe because the heartbreak can be someone, heartbreak can be caused by any number of things. Someone hiding something from you, someone saying things. In the previous reading, it was words that were spoken. So maybe it's that. Here it's winner take all. Someone like feeling stabbed in the back, or feeling like it's a constant winner take all game in the relationship. And I feel like the two, you need to speak about it, With the Princess of Coins, you get the Nine of Coins, a Princess of Cups. And this is the card that came in your advice. And I was saying that you can have joy and abundance with the Princess of Cups here, this open-heartedness. And you can have independence, financial independence. Oh, it doesn't even have to be financial, but it's this feeling of independence. You can have both. You can have a loving heart in a relationship, but also carve out your own space and me time and your independence. And maybe that is the issue in the relationship, or one person not wanting that, another to have it, you to have it. So with the Prince of Swords here, this is the Knight of Swords, like this warrior mode. And you get it with the Four of Wands in reverse. So it's like you are needing to fight for your stability. Something has made you feel unstable. It could be someone spending money that was not meant to be spent, or something like that. But something has made you feel unstable in a situation that has potential for joy and stability. And you need to fight for that stability, whatever that stability feels like for you. And I'd said, yes, think about what it is. And then it shows up here again. So with the Prince of Swords, it's saying you need to fight for that and talk up for it. Fighting. And by fighting, I'm not talking about this kind of fighting, winner take all fighting. It's that honest communication. But communicate from a place of deep inner knowing, having done your healing work, having taken time out. Even when you drink the water, just drink water with consciousness and feel it cleansing you, And then you get the Chariot, which was here, and it's in the reverse. 2 sevens here. Let me just give this a bit of thought. What I feel is someone being impatient. Okay, what could be the case, right? Sometimes we might have words with someone, and sometimes because we can't say what it is on our mind, the thing that is worrying us, it might come out in the wrong way. So it's possible that there's a worry about finances, or something that has been worked on for long, and risking that. So I think someone around you maybe spoke out of turn. Maybe, I would say this is saying to you, don't be impatient, especially with something. Don't rush. But it could also be someone around you that has either rushed you into a decision, or they've said things or done things rashly. They've made a mistake. they did something that has hurt you, and they did it without thinking. They didn't have all their faculties or something. With the Seven of Wands, with the Chariot, you are moving forward, but you have to have control of these two horses because they can go in different directions. So it could be something like that. And with the Seven of Coins, it talks about something that you've worked hard for and having patience. So I'm suggesting that there was a bit of impatience. And the other thing that I was suggesting is this could be someone being impatient with you because they might feel that you don't bring the stability. And that can just be a perception, but I'm throwing it in as a possibility, because this sacred relationship, I think, is important. And in the previous reading, the Emperor and the Empress came up. The Emperor can be a bully, can come out in bullying ways, but the Emperor is solid. And with the Four of Wands and the Four of Wands there, they are in reverse. They're saying maybe the Emperor is acting out of character, possibly, or that you need to watch that you don't do that. Don't act rashly, Group 3. Just take your time. And then with the Queen of Cups, you get the Tower card. Now, the Tower card can... The Tower card can be a sudden thing, something that happens suddenly. It can be... but the important thing about the Tower... So with the Queen of Cups, it looks to me like something that happens suddenly that is not from love, or that doesn't feel like love. It can be harsh words. It can be something foundation, something that shows you that a foundation is not solid. Okay, and that's another take. There's some foundation here that maybe was solid but is not solid right now. It needs some rebuilding, or it needs to be looked at in some way. And that's why it's so important for you to take time out. You need to confront this hurt, and you need to confront this person. You need to talk about things like independence and love and stability, what stability means for you, what stability means for the other. And if you want to rebuild, what a solid foundation looks like. That's your big thing here, Group 3. In your outcome with the Eight of Cups, you have the Hermit. So I feel there will be some movement. Either way, the Hermit is in reverse. So maybe you are needing to go within for now, and there will be some movement. But I don't see you moving away from the relationship. I don't see either partner doing that. And with advice, you get a new beginning, 2 new beginning cards. It's a King of Wands, and the King of Wands is here earlier, and it was saying to me that you have more agency in this. You have the ability to make a difference. Your actions make a difference. And here's you taking a risk, and here's you standing in your power and maybe speaking up, acting, or doing whatever it is that you need to do. Okay, Group 3, your reading has taken me years, let me tell you. I hope it helps you, and I send you lots of love, and please share your feedback with me. I'd love to know how this sits with you and how this is resolved, and that it is resolved in a way that makes you happy, Okay, Group 3, I will chat with you again soon. Bye. Welcome back, Group 4. You chose the Nile 22. Sacred archetypal element of water. What a beautiful card. What a beautiful card to draw. The Nile. The Nile is such a special, big, beautiful, powerful river. And if you think about what it does, what it's done for travel and food, sources of income, its replenishment of what is around it, of people. Oh gosh, very beautiful. And you get 21 nettle action, and you get amber, your sorry, you get nettle, and there's a snake there. Is it a snake? Yeah, it is. Good old snakey wakey, which can talk about transformation, I guess. But it says here action. So maybe the snake is ready to strike. Maybe you're ready to strike on something. And then you get amber. It's related to the solar plexus. Beautiful. So something very powerful going on for you, group 4. Let's see. The readings have been, I can't even remember the first two, but I remember them being quite profound, quite deep. And then group 3's was very personal in a way, like dealing with something very now and current and real. Gosh, look at that. You've got the power to keep the fire burning. You've got the power. Okay, beneath the deck you have the Wheel of Fortune. Something big changing. There's definitely something big going on for you, group 4. I mean, you've got the Magician at the center. And you've got these powerful cards. But, okay, let's go backwards. 6 of Torches, some kind of victory. 6 of Wands, yes. Look at this person being elevated and celebrated. So maybe you've accomplished something. You've completed a project. You got a promotion. You got accepted somewhere. Hey, celebrate that, group 4. Own it, celebrate it. We must celebrate our little accomplishments. The Magician at the center of your reading, talking about you owning your power, owning, you stepping into, so you've completed something and you're about to take on something new. Well, I feel like what's happening is that you're ready to act on something. You've completed a preliminary thing. Maybe you've had a victory on something. Now so that victory can be acceptance into something, a promotion. So now you're closing that cycle and a new cycle begins. And you will have to trust your own inner power and your ability to make things happen. The Magician is the original Magician. And funny, last night I was pondering the original Magician with one hand pointing at heaven and one on earth. It's like asking and making things happen, asking for guidance and things and then enacting them here on earth. It's that power to ask but also to act, to make it happen. You've got this crossed by the Empress. You get the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. It's like maybe there's something to do with relationships that you might be concerned with or not concerned with or rejecting in a way. But you get this Empress energy in the reverse and the Emperor in what you need to think about, both in the reverse. So maybe your work right now is very much this. It's focusing on what you're creating in a very practical sense. Practical but magical, like it's working with spirit to create something, but you are releasing maybe this nurturing quality, not releasing it. Such a beautiful thing to have. But maybe you are focusing more on your creations. Now the Empress, and I'm hesitant to say creations because Empress is also a creator. But you're not creating in a feminine way, You are enacting, I think, and using your power that way. That's what I think is going on. But we'll see when we get the other cards. What you need to think about is the Emperor in reverse. So this... Wow, I feel like it can be bullying energy, especially in the reverse here. It's talking about those things that bully you. They might even be mind games, but we'll see. And then beneath the deck, you get the 8 of Wands, which is about communication. It's card of communication. And it can talk about things happening very quickly. You know, this makes me think of the magician. You've gone up, you've asked for, and now you're being sent down. There you go. There's your thing. Can't put it, ground it now. Whatever that is, it's so beautiful. But you take from it what you will. That's lovely. That's lovely, because it's kind of like one of those things where I don't know where that came from. You know. So it's lovely. Let's do the central cards first. So we get the Eight of Cups. No, gosh, the group 3 also got this Eight of Cups in reverse. Like, okay, so this is what I'm seeing. So it really is what I was feeling. So you've had a victory. You've accomplished something. You've got your accolades for it. You've got your reward for it, in the sense that you got your promotion, you got your offer of a job, you got into university, whatever that is, right? Now is the creation part, right? So you did the one act of creation, making your application, putting yourself forward, doing whatever you did. Now there's the next step. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, it's not something that you're walking away from. It's something that you're continuing with. On a journey, I think. And look at that card comes up. It's like a journey. With the Magician, you get the Nine of Wands in reverse. I feel like this is saying, putting to good use all your experience now, acknowledging it, right? You're the wounded warrior, but you are not just the wounded warrior. That bandage around your head says you learnt things. You know, you've come out of there wiser. You know, not the fool, and ready for a new beginning. But a one that is based on your experiences. Very interesting. Okay, and then with the Empress in reverse, you get in 3. Empress is 3, and the 3 of Wands. It's like, really, you are in very practical mode. You are very much in practical creator mode. You know, the Empress can be dreamy, right? Creating a baby is kind of like part of the mystery of life, right? Whereas you are doing Magician, but you're doing it in a very making things happen way. With the Emperor in reverse, you get the Queen of Swords. Okay, group 4. This is I think you need to I feel like you're doing something significant in your life that's important to you. There might be naysayers, harsh words, there might be bullies around you, and you know, I said maybe even in your own mind. That Queen of Swords can be you in your own mind. It can be air energy, because it's words and thoughts and that kind of thing, but it's up to you to accept that or not. Very interesting. I think I'm going to get another clarifier for that, but we'll see. Also, maybe things are revealed here. But with the 8 of Wands beneath the deck, you get the 10 of Swords. You know, the 10 of Swords is that backstabbing thing, but it does talk about an ending. It's the end of that. It's the end of a difficult journey. And I'm feeling like this end of this difficult journey. Wow. With these 10 of Swords, I think it's linked to this, all the lessons that you've learned. And this difficult journey, it's almost like unblocking your throat chakra, I feel. That's so interesting. The 8 of Wands, I think, is representing your throat chakra, speaking up, enacting things, looking at your limiting beliefs, even that there's something very powerful there, some lesson. I'm just seeing those swords being very powerful in unblocking something, even though they might have seemed negative, especially with the wounded warrior there. You have the Four of Cups representing you. This person, like lamenting and lying on the beach. They're holding the cup, but they can't see what is in their hands because they are bereft. So I think that it's been a difficult road in some ways, you know. And then you get the Seven of Cups in the reverse here, which I think is a beautiful card, by the way. It's like, wow, there's a cup here that is for you. And maybe the Four of Cups in reverse is saying that you've seen that cup. You've seen it and you've opened yourself up to it. And you're making your choice. Let me get the page back. Oops. Okay. You get the Emperor and the Upright. Beautiful. So maybe you are turning things around and you're taking back your power, your Emperor status. You know, in a situation you are turning something around and saying, no, okay, I can either engage in that or I can, oh my goodness, you've got the Magician in the near future as well. Something very significant going on for you, something powerful going on for you, Group 4. And so you have the Four of Cups and you get it with the King of Swords. Here's again this harsh energy, harsh words. You are worried about harsh words. You're worried about judgment. There's a lesson here for you, Group 4, looking at why you are worried about harsh words and judgments. And for each of you it will be different, but I do believe that you're being asked to go and look at that. You have in your advice the Hermit. And we're going to come to this. But it could be that there are harsh words, but you know, this is in your energy, so it can even be your own self-talk. Yes, other people might come as teachers to help you own that and look at it, but why do you see it? Why do you own it? Why do you imbibe it? You know, something like that. And then here we get the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Seven of Cups. So this is what's around you, like choices being offered, but I think being very clear around those choices. It's like there's one that's right for you and you are becoming very clear about it. You are making a decision not based on emotion, you're making a decision. Maybe that's why your King of Swords is shown up here. There's something to do with the choice, something being on offer for you, Group 4, and you making a choice from a clinical space. Maybe you're torn between your head and your heart here, because both of them are in reverse. So it's all the things that I said, but it's this as well. I mean, this is the underlying thing, the thing that's happening on the physical, but what's going on in our minds is these thoughts, these other people's judgments, there's accepting their judgments, there's our judgments of ourselves, and you know, that kind of thing. Then you get Justice and the Magician in the near future. Like, what beautiful cards. It's like, you know, for some of you, you might be getting this thing here. You've had a victory, now you're moving to the next level. You get your contract, and maybe it's even better than you imagined. But there's that element of a contract. There's the Magician signing with the magic pen. It's like beautiful. But the Magician's showing up too, because you're being reminded that you're on this path of creating something that brings a sense of justice. Yeah, gosh, I feel like you really have been the wounded warrior, and you've worked hard for this, and it's coming. And maybe it's here. You've seen, I feel like maybe there's been a promise of it. So you finished this part, and now you've got. Maybe somebody told you, oh, by the way, the contract's on its way, but you're not too sure. You don't tantalize, and here it comes. It's something like that. It's like, but celebrate whatever you've achieved, group 4. It's really beautiful, I think. And then with the 4 of coins, in the outcome, you get the 2 of cups, but the 2 of wands and the 4 of coins. Yeah. Let me just look at this. I feel a letting go. I think that you've been at this crossroads for a while, looking out wistfully, but you've also been afraid. And now something's happening. You're taking back your power. Something's going on to help you see your agency, opening up your throat chakra. Something is helping you see your own power in a situation. Something is bringing justice to you, karma. And it's freeing something in you, group 4. And then you get the Hermit. This is your advice, the Hermit and the 8 of Wands. Look at this 8 of Wands. I just love it, really. The Hermit is about going within. It's that seeking your own inner counsel, that wise. It's taking time out to really do deep withdrawal while being with the world, Look at it. Just see what it evokes in you, if you meditate on that card. And look, they both have this lovely darkness about them, saying like, let's go into the depths. 8 of Wands is this card. And look how different they are depicted, right? But both of them are talking about something coming down from heaven to earth. This looks like meteorites. And meteorites are, man, they were a phenomena in the old days. It's like, what the hell? But they were also associated with great change. And look, you've got this circle, this sacred circle around you. Okay, let me think about it as advice. That going within, that withdrawing into the darkness and reaching out for it's almost like, not even reaching out. I feel like it's an acceptance of what you've worked hard for. To me, it's about opening yourself up to the good that you have put out, dear hearts. Opening yourself up to that coming in now. Like, maybe very fast as well. Because the 8 of Wands is also a card of swiftness, of fastness. Did I miss out a card here? No, I didn't, but I don't know where it is. Okay, so yeah, so that's what I'm getting for you, group 4. I'm going to leave it there, and I hope this helps you. I think it's a beautiful reading, and I send you lots of love. And please do share your feedback with me. I will chat with you again soon. Bye.